Hi, Briar Broncos. It's Mrs. Clausen. Today we're going to read a Hanukkah story. It's called Arielle and the Hanukkah Surprise. On the day before Hanukkah, Arielle sat at the kitchen table drawing a dreidel. Her grandpa Judah walked into the kitchen with his arms full of brightly colored packages. Arielle always loved when her grandpa came to visit, especially for Hanukkah. Grandpa Judah scooped Arielle up into his arms and gave her a big kisses on her cheeks and nose. Arielle eyed all the presents, but Grandpa pretended not to notice. Grandpa, she said, guess what? I'm going to light a Hanukkah candle all by myself this year. That's wonderful, Ari, said Grandpa. And which candle will you light? The last, Arielle answered. That's the best one. Oh, I don't know about that, said Grandpa. I think every candle is important. The menorah needs all eight to make it shine so bright and pretty. Happy Hanukkah, Grandpa called to the other children. I'm staying for the whole holiday this time, all 8 nights. I hope you won't get tired of me. Tired of you, Papa? Never, said their mother as she came into the dining room carrying shopping bags filled with gifts. Ariel noticed that there were more presents than usual. Oh, she gleefully announced, I can't wait till tomorrow. That evening, after dinner, Ariel searched her room for the special list her mother had made for her. Because there were so many candles to light during Hanukkah, Ariel had a hard time remembering who would light which one. The list was to help her remember. Ariel found the list under a coloring book and plopped down on her bed to look at it. Let's see, she said out loud. There are 8 candles and 8 people. Daddy is the oldest. He lights the shamas and the first candle. Then Mommy lights the second. Ilana and Becca light 3 and 4. Benji and Jared light 5 and 6. Matthew lights 7. Then me. I light the last candle. All of a sudden, Ariel remembered Grandpa Judah. Oh no, she cried. With Grandpa, there are 9 people and only 8 candles. Ariel felt her face get hot. Now I won't get to light a candle, she said. Why can't there be 9 nights of Hanukkah instead of 8? And why do I have to be the youngest? Ariel ran down to the kitchen to ask her mother about the candles. Not now, Ariel, her mother said. I'm busy getting ready for Hanukkah. Ariel went to the dining room to ask her father. Not now, Ariel, he said. It's past your bedtime. The sooner you get to sleep, the sooner it will be Hanukkah. Ariel kissed her father good night. She would ask about the candles tomorrow. The next morning, Ariel's mother was busy frying potato pancakes. The kitchen smelled scrumptious. Can I have a latke? Jared asked. No, silly, his mother laughed. You can't eat potato pancakes for breakfast. Hurry up, kids, or you'll miss your school bus. Finally, the first night of Hanukkah arrived. Ariel watched as her grandpa, the oldest, lit the shamas and the very first candle. Then it was time to open the presents. When Ariel opened her present, she jumped up and down. A ballerina doll, she cried. It's just what I wanted. That night, snuggled up cozy in bed with her new doll, Ariel forgot all about lighting a holiday Hanukkah candle. On the fifth night, Grandpa handed the shamas to Becca. Ariel was so jealous. Can I light this candle? She asked. No, said Becca. It isn't your turn. When is it my turn? Ariel asked. Stop worrying, Ari, her father said gently. Everyone will get a turn to light a candle. Why don't you go open your present? Night after night, Ariel waited for her turn to come. Grandpa Judah led the children in singing the holiday prayer. Ariel sang too, but her heart wasn't in it. On the last night of Hanukkah, there was a knock knock on her door. Ariel, aren't you coming down? It was Grandpa. No, Ariel answered. It's not fair. I was supposed to light a candle all by myself. Now there are two people left and only one candle. She began to cry. But you don't want to miss the last night of Hanukkah, her grandpa said. Tonight is the most special night of all. Ariel stopped crying. Really? She asked. How come? Well, said Grandpa, you'll have to come see for yourself. Grandpa wiped away Ariel's tears with his handkerchief. Then he took her hand and led her downstairs. On the way down, Ariel noticed that it was too quiet and too dark. Where was everyone? Suddenly, the light snapped on. Surprise, Ari! Everyone shouted. Happy birthday! My birthday? Ariel asked. Yes, answered her mother. How could you forget? Everyone giggled. Hanukkah fell on your birthday this year, added Grandpa. We've been planning your surprise for weeks. Open your birthday present, said her father. Ariel tore open the box. Inside was a shiny new menorah. Now you can light all 8 candles on your very own menorah, Grandpa said with a smile. Happy Hanukkah and happy birthday, Ariel. At last, it was Ariel's turn to light the Hanukkah candles all by herself. And that was Ariel and the Hanukkah surprise.